Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope all of you guys are doing well. So today, we're gonna be taking a look at my challenge, my taking at least a look back at last year when I started my upgrading challenge. So for those who've been subscribed for a while, you know you're completely aware of the challenge. But for those who are new to the channel who have recently subscribed, basically, last year I decided to do an upgraded challenge. That means I would upgrade any DVDs I had to Blu-ray and any Blu-rays I had to 4K. This is probably something like many others have gone through, looked at their collection and decided to upgrade a lot of their titles. And I had to have two different ways of doing this. So basically, everything had to come from eBay. I had to sell anything I sold from eBay. I would use those funds to, you know, either pay the complete cost of the item I'm upgrading, or I would have to pay very low out of pocket. And when I mean low, for a few upgrades, I've paid $1 and change, $2 and change. I've even paid 70 cents. So that was kind of where I had to be at. Now I do sell more movies on my eBay store than I do anything else. So I figured since I wouldn't make a whole lot, I would at least put money off to the side in case a bigger item sold of some sort and I can put towards that. And yeah, it worked out because not only did I upgrade some titles, but I was able to add some titles I wanted into the collection, as well as some titles I needed to complete some film collections. Excuse me. I don't know why every time I do a video I got a burp for some odd reason, and it doesn't happen when I'm not filming. But there are some sets I needed to complete, two film collections and things like that. And then I'll show you guys what I have, and then what I've upgraded, added, and then I'll talk about what my goals are for that challenge for this year. So let's get into it. So with a lot of the upgrades, I was able to sell off the digital codes, at least for the titles that I bought brand new that had codes. Use those codes to use the funds of those codes to buy titles from other places. So I did manage to end up getting a few from Groove, and with those I added Harry and the Hendersons, which was a title I didn't have. October Sky had this at one point in my collection, and then I wanted to start getting back into Doctor Who a little bit more and start watching the older Doctors, the first to the eighth Doctor, because I didn't see a lot of, I've seen a couple, but I haven't seen a whole lot. So I ended up getting Doctor Who Spearhead from Space, which was a really nice buy there. So I was able to add those from selling digital codes, which definitely comes in handy. And then the next few I'm going to show are going to be a combination of upgrades and titles I've added to the collection. So the first one being Horns, a film I wanted on Blu-ray for a long time. Did not have this in my collection, and because of the challenge, I was able to add it into it. A highly recommended Daniel Radcliffe film. Another upgrade where I paid like really less for was Van Helsing. Excuse me. Really funny movie. This was kind of one of the earlier ones I started. I always say that it didn't count, but the more I kept thinking about it, the more I realized, it would be hard to make the challenge where I would have to not pay out of pocket for some titles. So I had to kind of change the rules up when I first started. So I decided to put this as part because I paid hardly nothing for it, like a couple bucks. So not bad there. The next one being Necessary Roughness. And because I decided not to sell the DVD on eBay, I decided to just go ahead and make a combo pack. I thought that would be just a little bit easier, in my opinion. One of my favorite sports movies of the 90s. The next one here that I upgraded was Fright Night. I love the remake. Of course, nothing beats the original. Uh, Next one I got, I was able to complete my Percy Jackson films because I picked up Sea of Monsters. Very happy with that, and I do like these movies. I do enjoy them, and not only was I gonna upgrade to the formats, but I also wanted to upgrade certain films to like collector's editions. So like The Jerk and The Burbs, I had standard Blu-ray releases of those. My goal was to upgrade those to the Shout Select releases with all the features and things like that, and some of those have better transfers. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure on that when it comes to the Shout Select release. But I ended up picking up Roadhouse, this being the Shout Select release, so I was very happy with that. And let's see, I got a couple more Blu-rays to show you guys, and then the rest will be 4Ks. And then the next two of these were additions to the collection. First being the Addams Family Values, which I was completely unaware of that it had a Blu-ray release. That kind of was one of those releases that kind of literally went over my head. And then Crossroads was another one. One of my all-time favorite movies came with the Slip. Slip's not in the best shape, but that's okay. It's a Mill Creek release, but love that movie. So these are all the Blu-rays I was able to upgrade and either upgrade or add to the collection. I do apologize if some of these I don't know. My camera shows like they're backwards, but when I replay it, it'll be, you guys will see it as the correct way. But yeah, basically I would say less than $5 total. If I paid for some of these, I paid out of pocket, I'm gonna say less than $5, probably like two and change. um so not bad. That comes to, let's see, let's count how many titles we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I was able to add 11 Blu-rays to the collection. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Some great titles. Stuff I was able to finally complete, like the Fright Night films. I have the first one on 4K, and I have a bootleg of part two. So to complete the Fright Night, I do not. I don't care for the Fright Night 2 New Blood. That movie's, we're not going to talk about that one. Um, to get the Addams Family Values, complete that was awesome. And yeah, just a nice selection of movies. So now we're going to get on to the 4Ks, because that's where I really upgraded the majority of things. A couple that were added to the collection, some from like Black Friday. So let's get into it. So the first one here is yesterday. Macari sent me a $10 coupon on, anything. Basically, if I purchased an item for $10 or more, I get it for, get it completely paid off, or get a $10 discount. I just have to pay tax and shipping. Well, you kind of can play with that. So I looked for 4K titles that had free shipping and were the $10 mark. Yes, I would have to pay out of pocket for tax, and that's fine. I found this after brand new. After I used my coupon, I only paid 70 cents out of pocket for it, and because I sold the digital code, this is completely free for me. So that is awesome. Um, yeah, such a fun movie. If you're a fan of the Beatles, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, not bad there. Next is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This was another one I upgraded, and I got this one for free. And this is a combination of movies I bought new and used. One of my favorite John Hughes films, classic 80s. Next is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Found this one for a good price used, and it came with the slip. Was very happy with that. I still yet to watch this one, but I will say, do not put it in your PS5. Apparently, there's been issues with it playing in a PS5, and I don't think it's been fixed. Next is Scrooged, one of my favorite Christmas movies. One of many films based off of Christmas Carol that has a different interpretation of it, and I love this movie. Was very happy to upgrade this one. Now I will say this: the eBay seller that I buy from, I bought a few stuff from them. Yes, I am gonna pay a little bit more from what they're going for on Amazon, but I can deal with the I get free shipping basically. I don't have to deal with paying either a monthly fee or a yearly fee with Amazon Prime. So I'm completely fine with that. And considering a lot of these were pretty much free, um, and free shipping, and they were free because I was able to sell some things. It worked out either way. The next one here is one that I added to the collection, and that is Rebel Without a Cause. Picked this one up during their Black Friday sale, and then I picked up The Exorcist, another upgrade. Really love this movie. I'll say that's the best for last. The next one here is another film I wanted to add, and I got it the same time I got Rebel Without a Cause, that being Elvis. Have yet to watch this one, but I've heard nothing but great things. Uh, Next one here, man, I'm like, my mind's like a little all over the place. Dracula Untold, got this one used. Was trying to find it for a pretty decent price because I've noticed a lot of sellers on eBay, man, a lot of them need to really do their research because they're asking way too much for a film. Like, I've seen where they're asking the same price on Amazon, but they've already taken the code, they've already taken the Blu-ray. It's like, why would I pay that when I could just buy it brand new for the same price? If it doesn't have a digital code, I am fine with that. I'd rather, just have both discs. Um, if I'm gonna pay, you know, the amount of a normal used 4K, rather than somebody charging me $20 for that and it only includes the 4K, it would be pointless. Next is Batman, the '89 release. This looks amazing on 4K. So I tested this one out on my new TV. So right before, I want to say 2 weeks before Christmas, my TV died on me. And it was very heartbroken because I had that TV since 2020. It was a 43-inch 4K Vizio, and it died on me. And I was so frustrated because it was like with everything going on, it was just one thing added on top of that. Well, I was able to use a TV in its place to, pass the time. I told myself I'll get a new one. Well, I ended up getting a new one for Christmas. It's a 50-inch, what is it, TCL? I'm trying to see at the corner. Yes, TCL 50-inch QLED. Guys, a QLED is definitely a way to go when it comes to playing your 4Ks. So I tested out Batman '89, looked amazing. I tested out Beetlejuice. Holy crap. That movie, my viewing experience on that one is going to change my mind completely. And then I tested out Phantasm 2 because Phantasm 2 has a 4K scan on the Blu-ray. That looked amazing. That looked like an actual 4K. Like, it really made the quality look nice. Not only that, the sound quality on this is outstanding. There's a scene in Phantasm 2 when they're using the chainsaw to cut like this door down. Just the detail of sound, especially when you hear a 2x4 board dropped and that little thump it makes, it was clear. Like, it was almost like I was at the making of that film and sitting behind the director watching them. That's how great the quality sounded. So yeah, Batman '89 looked amazing, and yeah, it's definitely going to change my viewing experience when it comes to these films. Next here is American Psycho, another one I got used. Great movie. It's not one I hear people talk about. One of the more recent ones, I think I got this last month. Was it last month or the beginning of this? No, it was last month, and that is Animal House, one of my favorite comedies. The next one here was one I added, definitely one I wanted in the collection, and that's Bohemian Rhapsody. Queen's my favorite band of all time. Just very, very happy. Comes with the slip, of course, But yeah, wish I could say more. I need to revisit before I do a review for it because I don't think I have a review for it. And then the last one, I think this is one of my best 4K pickups. One of my favorite films. I had the standard Blu-ray release of this and decided to go ahead and sell it once I decided to upgrade this, and that is Weird Science. This is the Arrow video release. My first Arrow 4K release with the slip. Very nice. Tons of features. Yeah, I'll just show you guys a closer look. You do get a cool set of things. I'm going to show you guys. It does come with the reversible artwork. You do get a double-sided poster. I'm not going to pull that out. Of course, you get a little advertisement for their next one. I'm not going to show this because it's got images. I'm probably not allowed to show. And then you get this nice little thick booklet that talks about the film, some of the cast and things like that. And you get some really cool pictures. There's Kelly LeBrock. Um, here's Anthony Michael Hall and what's his name? Ian Mitchell. What is it? Ian Mitchell Smith. I keep forgetting the last name. But yeah, I mean, just a really cool release. Probably one of the best upgrades I was able to do for this challenge, to say the least. So let's see. Let's count all the 4Ks, since of course there was more 4Ks in this upgrade challenge than there was Blu-rays. So we're looking at 13 4K releases that I upgraded. Excuse me. That is crazy. So not bad. A nice stack of films. Show you guys the little stack. So not bad there. That is a lot. To upgrade that so many movies and be able to do it for free, mind you, or pay very little out of pocket, I think was truly, truly awesome. I don't really set challenges because sometimes I can't accomplish it, but this was nice of a challenge to start, and I'm looking forward to this year. Now the goal is I want to complete the challenge by the end of this year. I want to upgrade everything I need to and complete everything I need to. Looking at my collection as of right now, I need to complete the Vestron video series. I need to complete, let's see, the Halloween 4K releases. So I am missing H2O, Resurrection, and The Curse of Michael Myers on 4K. I need to finish the DC, what do they call it? Like the DCEU films like Blue Beetle, Flash, Black Adam. I'm missing those. I gotta finish that. I'm trying to think what else. RoboCop. I still need to get RoboCop 2, RoboCop 3, and I need to pick up the TV series now that the TV series is available on Blu-ray. I've got all the Jaws movies. There's so many films. There was one specifically I was gonna mention that I need to complete. So The Matrix, I need to pick those up. I need to complete the Rob Zombie collection there. Um, what else is there in my collection? There's so many. I need to pick up the Evil Dead TV series on Blu-ray to complete that. Um, what else is there? That's one thing I hate about having so many movies sometimes. When you're trying to look at everything and you can't see exactly what you're missing. Um, I think that might be it. Part of me says no. I feel like I am missing something here. Where is it? Kind of taking a double look at everything because I know I'm missing something here. I think that might be it, guys. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Yeah, that might be it. Oh, the Batman films. Yeah, I gotta complete that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the goal, is just to complete everything I need to. But I also plan to, add some more titles that I want to get, like The Last Dragon, um, the Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, the Monster Squad, Tropic Thunder. There's the Farscape Blu-ray set. There's the what is it called? Uh, the Night of the Demons trilogy. I want to get the first one on 4K as well as those, and then there's a few catalog titles. So the challenge is to complete the goal is to complete this challenge by the end of this year, and I'm hoping we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for tuning in to this video. It was pretty cool to look back at last year and the start of my challenge and see where we're at. Guys, start a challenge out with your collection. You'd be surprised at how well you can accomplish it. If I can do it, you guys can do it for sure. And hopefully I can continue that challenge with this year and complete it by the end of this year. So Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need some luck for that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Film Talk with Mikey. Till next time, we'll talk films. Peace.